All right, y'all. So we back with chapter 2 of Black Women Will Save the World, an anthem by April Ryan. Remember, if you're looking to purchase the book, you can go to colorfulstory.com and go underneath additional resources and books. Click on the Amazon storefront, and a copy will be underneath history, culture, and politics. I appreciate your support. Chapter 2 dives into erasure. And a line that stuck out to me dealt with the actual definition. And she uses the Oxford English Dictionary version that says the removal of all traces of something, obliteration. And when we think about the erasure in Black women, from my observation, the erasure of Black women's experiences is a response to our existence in this country in particular, because it was founded on white supremacy and patriarchy. And one of the things that April Ryan stresses is that we as Black women have to take up space, not because we are arrogant, but because there is a real push for us to not exist and to disappear. Alicia Garza has a great quote in here as it pertains to taking up space. Black women sit at the intersections of so many of the rigid rules that organize our lives, whether it be our access to protections in the workplace, whether it be access to protections in the home, whether it be access to healthcare, access to childcare. Black women are at the losing end of many of the disparities that rigid rules in this country create. When Black women motivate and activate and mobilize to save democracy, to bring democracy to bear the first time, it's because we need it in our lives. And the book goes on to talk about how we are needing to take up this space because we often don't get credit for the work that we do. We could literally say something, and then someone who is not a Black woman will come in and say the exact same thing, and their voices will be heard and ours will be ignored. Chapter 2 goes on to also talk about the erasure of violence towards Black women. And she brought up a case that I posted about back in 2014. It's the Daniel Holtzclaw case, where he decided to assault Black women specifically as a police officer. And he got away with it for so long. Eventually, he was tried and found guilty, and he is now serving time. But he was assaulting Black women for so long, and no one believed these Black women, which made it easier for Black women to experience more violence. We also look at the 2020 study of Black women going missing. I believe as of 2020, it's 300,000. In this same realm of erasure, we don't get to tell our own stories. We think of people like Tiffany Cross, who was able to stand in the gap for Black people, and her job was taken away. Black women, remember to take up spaces wherever you have access. You deserve to be in the room. See y'all for chapter 3.